YBC's What's New series. My name is Cianna and I'm joined here with Tyler from LP Building Solutions. And today he's going to be taking us through the product lineup for our SmartSide. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So do you want to go ahead and take us through the SmartSide product lineup?
Yes. SmartSide is an engineered wood siding that has been around since 1996.
Wow.
This is a material that is actually 91% wood content, and the other 9% of the product are resins and waxes, zinc borates, and a resin saturated overlay. So this product has over 20 billion square feet installed on the wall in that time, with a 0.03% claims rate. And then in 2020, we started also making Expert Finish, our pre-finished siding line, in 16 different colors that you can see here behind you.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot of beautiful colors there.
Yes.
Definitely a lot of options.
Thank you. So this is a full line of siding. So this can come in 2 different textures. What you have in your hand here is our Snowscape white siding in a brush smooth, whereas you can see our Abyss black siding in our cedar texture.
Yeah.
So a lot of things that we make can have up to 32 different combinations for each individual component.
Yeah, for whatever somebody would want. That's
yes.
really nice. Yeah.
These would be our lap pieces, so it's very easy to see for you here in the color contrast, one over top of the other. And this is one of our original products that we've had since the beginning.
Yeah. Now, what does the manufacturing process look like with all the products?
The manufacturing process with SmartSide, number one, we start with our forestry, which is all 100% SFI produced forestry through the SFI initiative, Sustainable Forestry.
Yeah.
The wood species used is all aspen trees. So what we will do is we will take these aspen trees, which do regenerate on their own, which is one reason that we use this tree, and we will debark these trees first, but then we will actually shred them up into little strands about the size of a business card.
Oh wow.
So all these trees will become all these little pieces that you see here. What is unique with our manufacturing process and the way that it works is that we will then go ahead and treat each little strand of wood when it's still an individual strand before it has been put together into its board.
Wow.
So each piece will be covered in zinc borates and hydrophobic waxes and MDI resins on its individual piece. So that one would get coated, and then this one would get coated, and then this one would get coated until we have enough to make a very high mat. Then we will put a resin saturated overlay on top of the whole thing and press it down to a very dense material.
Wow.
So this is typically pressed at a 10-to-1 ratio. So here we have some of our 540 series trim, which is 1 inch thick. So before this was put together, it was 10 inches tall.
Wow.
And then it was pushed down.
Compact, yeah.
And that density is what gives us a lot of our durability.
Yeah, definitely.
So with that, also with each piece being treated, you will have a treated product all the way through the material, not just on the outside of the product.
Wow, that's really awesome.
So there you can see how that would work.
Yeah. Now, what does the installation process look like when using these products?
Actually, this is very installer friendly. Really, with a circular saw, a caulking gun, and a coil siding nailer, you can install an entire home on almost any application with just those simple tools.
Oh wow, that's really nice.
A lot of what we pride ourselves in is the workability of our product. As you can see, this would be a typical notch above a window, or perhaps even below a window, that a carpenter is going to deal with very often. One nice thing about this is it's not flimsy and it does not break.
Yeah.
So this is very nice for someone that's trying to hand this up to a guy that might be 16 feet off of the ground. You will not have those challenges along with that. The other nice thing is joinery for our trim. These pieces that I put together, this one would essentially illustrate how you can butt joint our trim products together, but you can also use pocket screws to join them together on the ground. So this will make it possible for a carpenter to make a 4-sided frame around a window or door and actually hand up the piece to the installer on their scaffolding.
Yeah, definitely very user-friendly. Nice.
Again, with our trim boards, they can be 45-degree mitered or in your square butt joint, as this piece illustrates.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned the manufacturing process, but what does the durability look like for a homeowner looking to put these on their home?
I think for any homeowner that is concerned with durability and the longevity of their home, this is a very wise choice. The density of our material makes it very good for wind ratings and also impact ratings. NASA has actually done an impact test with our product, and they have thrown stones and baseballs and golf balls and actually marbles at this. We have actually tested this by putting our product right onto termite mounds along with regular pieces of wood as a control, and then monitoring what damage is done to each. Almost no damage is typically done to this because of the zinc borates that are put into this product.
Yeah, definitely durable.
Another less commonly known stress that people definitely experience in this area are the stresses on a home's cladding in freeze and thaw cycles. The exterior resins that bind these pieces together make it incredibly hard for ice to pull this material apart, where you'll commonly see other natural wood or fiber cement products break apart over time. Because what happens is when water is absorbed into a material and then it freezes, water expands.
Yeah.
So the resiliency of the overlay along with the density of the resins, one, inherently will keep the water out of the product, and then any that is in contact cannot break apart the strong density of our resins within this material.
Yeah, that's great. And with the durability that your products hold, it's great for sustainability too, because you're not going to have to be replacing the products after.
That's a great point. We at LP really pride ourselves on sustainability. First of all, it probably starts like any other engineered wood product right at the source, which is wood. All of the aspen trees that go into SmartSide are harvested through the SFI initiative, which is the Sustainable Forestry Initiative. Along with that, this product was actually certified as carbon negative, which means that the life cycle of the tree and the forest that it came from actually stored more carbon from the atmosphere than was used in the manufacturing process of this product.
Wow, that's really nice, very sustainable.
Along with that, we do try to be very intentional in our manufacturing process at the mill. And we actually use 99% of the tree in the manufacturing process. Probably that last 1% ends up as dust in the air.
Doesn't even matter of it. Well, thank you so much for joining us and showing us the product lineup. These are amazing products for any homeowner, and it was absolutely great to have you. Thank you for being a partnership of YVC. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.